Welcome to my Gardener 95. I just received food dehydrator and I'll show you. This morning I start really early because dehydrated food takes a lot of times. So I'm showing you which food I'm dehydrating and for what reason. I'll start by cutting the tomato and put it in the dehydrator. But first, we need to wash the dehydrator. So once we cut the tomato, we'll place it on the plate. Then we'll put it in the food dehydrator for about 8 hours. So let's take a coffee break at the same time. So it's about 4-5 hours that the tomato has been in the dehydrator. Like you can see, it's still looking like tomato, less water, but still humid, watery tomatoes. So we'll wait another 4 hours to see if the tomato has been done dehydrating. So you can see that some are really sticky, they're really dry, but also some tomato that are not completely dried. So in general, we can see that the tomato are really dry and that they will be perfect for the powdered tomato. So there are some at the top that are still not dried. So it's late now, it took all day to dehydrate. We'll put it in the airtight jar. The tomato that are still humid, we'll put a couple hours more in the food dehydrator to see if it will completely dry. Why I'm dehydrating food like tomato is because often I have too much in my garden and it allows me to make tomato powder to convert it to tomato juice or tomato pasta, and it's more healthier. So you can see the quantity that it has made. There's still a couple tomatoes still need to be dried. We made about 8 tomatoes. Tomorrow I'll put in the mixer to convert it to the powder and to conserve it. So we are the next morning. I'll start to convert the dried tomato to the mixer, and we'll see converts to a powder. It's the first time I'm doing that. We can smell an intense scent of dried tomato. You can see that it's still in pieces. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put in a small mixer. So you can see that the small mixer has helped to finish the process to convert to powder. Probably tonight, not sure, I'll do a pasta sauce or tomato sauce to make sure it's good. I'll look online and I'll let you know how to convert it. If we need probably sugar, I'm not sure, but I'll let you know tomorrow. So I'm going to show you the conversion from tomato powder to tomato sauce, pasta sauce. I wrote it on a paper, the conversion, to remember, to let you know correctly. So today we'll do a spaghetti sauce from the powdered tomato instead of a cans that you buy at grocery store. The tomato are not from my garden, they're from the store. I just thought of trying to be more self-sufficient in tomato sauce. I took the tomato from the groceries. If it's good, I'll grow more tomato to be more self-sufficient in tomato sauce. So in spaghetti sauce, I really like to use tomato pasta and tomato sauce. So to make a tomato pasta, we'll need 2-part powder for 1 part water. I don't tell you the quantity because it all depends on the size of the sauce you want to do. So for this, I'll do 1/3 of a cup of powder for 2 cups of water. I'll start slowly to add water, just make sure that the conversion is correctly. So I put 1/3 of cup for 1/2 cup of water. So you can see it's almost tomato pasta. It made between tomato pasta and tomato sauce. So instead of doing those both, I'll just go on by eye and just do on the consistent that I want. It tastes tomato, that's for sure. A little bit watery than the pasta, but if the end result's good, it will be a good recipe. I have ground beef that is cooking. Once it's golden, I'll put everything together with the vegetable. I took half of green peppers, half of red peppers, half an onion, about half of the pepperoni, 1 carrot, and 2 cloves of garlic. I'll put all the vegetable in one pot that will cook for a couple hours. So if you want tomato sauce, we'll need 6 parts of water for 1 part tomato powder. So I have about 1/4 of cup of tomato powder. So I'll do a conversion to do in water. So I start always half of the water just to make sure that the consistency is as I like. So this is more tomato juice, but it will be perfect for my spaghetti sauce. So my ground beef is ready. So I'll put everything together, put the sauce, and cook it for a couple of hours. Certainly the spaghetti sauce won't be exactly the same taste as the one made with the tomato, the can at the grocery store. Texture is different, the taste different, the process is different. The cans are more chemical than our tomato from our garden. It's not natural. Spaghetti sauce from our ancestor were different than today. It will probably be closer to what we have right now. So believe that this spaghetti sauce will be more close to what they had in the time and healthier. So in a couple hours, I'll show you the end result of my spaghetti sauce. So that's what the end result of my spaghetti sauce. So I hope you like this video. Please leave a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel to have all new notification of any new video. And I'll see you next week for the second part, showing you dehydrated food for the banana, apple, and mango. See you next week. Bye.